Hello, and welcome again to What Nobody Told Me After 65. Today I'm going to talk to you about seniors and nutrition. Eating better, eating healthy. Okay, all of that is crapola. It's hard to eat healthy. It's also expensive. With the cost of food being in the stratosphere right now, to eat healthy is even costlier. Good nutrition helps prevent chronic illnesses, or we like to think good nutrition. However, as we get older, we're at a greater risk for chronic diseases such as heart disease and cancer, and a whole plethora of other ailments. However, diet, nutrition, and exercise play a large factor in us being healthy, quote unquote. Now, as you get older, you have lower calorie needs. I have found that I don't need as much food anymore. As a matter of fact, some of the things that I liked, pastas and pizza, I'm eating less. Now, I'm eating less because I'm not hungry. And according to the health.gov, which is the Office of Disease Prevention and Health Promotion, that's a federal agency, we don't need as many calories anymore. This is often due to less physical activity. We're not moving around quite as much. Changes in your metabolism, and age-related loss of bone and muscle mass. We're shrinking. Nutrient needs in this population, seniors, is affected also by chronic health conditions, use of all kinds of different medicines that we're taking, and changes in our body composition. Therefore, having a healthy diet is good. As a matter of fact, what they're saying here is every bite counts. You better believe it. There is a healthy eating index. It measures diet quality based on the dietary guidelines for Americans. Now, when we start talking about guidelines and the healthy eating index, we're starting to get some numbers that we're probably not going to be happy with, nor are we compatible with it. A healthy eating index gives scores. It goes up to 100, and the average older adult ranges about 63, so a little better than half. That's encouraging. Those numbers are encouraging, but there's still, what they say here, a lot of room for improvement. Eating more fruits and vegetables, whole grains, and dairy improves your diet quality. Also, cutting down on sugar, saturated fat, and sodium, which is salt. We've heard this before. We know how it's supposed to work, but is it working? No, it's not. It's really hard to stay within the parameters. The recommendation for seniors is 5 portions. 5 portions of these 5 basic food groups: fruits and vegetables, potatoes, your starches, dairy, beans and fish and eggs, and oils. So you have 5. Fruits and vegetables, your starches, your dairy, your beans and fish, and your oils. That's 5. They want you to have 5 servings or 5 portions of those 5 food groups every day. Can we do that? No, I can't. Now, protein, which is meat. Eating enough protein helps prevent the loss of lean muscle mass, and we need that. But older adults often eat too little protein, especially adults 71 and older. When you get around the 70s and 80s, that's not important to you anymore. You no longer have the desire to have as much protein. Since most older adults are meeting recommendations for meats, poultry, and eggs, it's important to be reminded that seafood, dairy, and soy alternatives, beans, peas, lentils, are great sources of protein. These protein sources also provide additional nutrients such as calcium, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and fiber. Now, vitamin D, you can get that from good old-fashioned sunlight. Of course, in the winter, we're staying in a lot more. The sun isn't out as brightly. And I found myself personally, I didn't have enough vitamin D, so I'm taking a supplement. Yeah, I'm taking a vitamin D supplement once a week. But that's something that we have to pay attention to as we get older. The ability to absorb vitamin B12, which I call the energy booster, can decrease with age and with the use of certain medications. Health professionals help older individuals get enough vitamin B12 by ensuring that they're consuming enough through foods such as breakfast cereals and other types of proteins like that. Older adults should talk to their healthcare professionals about the use of dietary supplements to increase vitamin B12 intake. B12 is really important. B12 also helps you with your energy levels. Now, this is going to get across the board. No added sugar, no saturated fats, no sodium, no. We do the best that we can. We try to maintain a healthy diet, a healthy lifestyle. Some exercise is good. It reduces the risk of developing chronic diseases. Now, we keep talking about reducing the risk. You know, if you have a history, a family history of certain types of chronic illnesses or diseases, the likelihood that you're going to experience that is very great. Keep in touch with your doctor. Let your doctor know how you're feeling. That's important. Nobody knows how you feel but you. Now, you can try to get these 5 portions in. At breakfast, you can add fruit to your cereal. You can have fruit juice. At lunch, try a salad. Pump it up with carrots and apples and strawberries, blueberries. Try to pump it up with things that you like. If you're going to have a salad, just throw all those other things in there. At dinner time, you know, you try to add beans, kidney beans, chickpeas. Put that in whatever you may be eating. Chopped carrots, red peppers are good. Slice them up and put them in, maybe into your spaghetti, your pasta sauce. And drinking unsweetened 100% fruit juice is another way to try to get in fruits and vegetables. Smoothies. You can make smoothies. Those are good for getting in protein and vitamins. And then we got to drink water. That is the top of the iceberg. You have to get in more water. I don't like it. I don't like water. It has to be flavored water for me, or put lemon in it. It's just bland. But as hard as it is, we have to stay hydrated. The sensation of thirst, being thirsty, declines as we get older. You're not as thirsty. And then, of course, if you're thirsty more than you have been in the past, check with your doctor. That may be some medical condition that needs attention. A good way to prevent dehydration and to help with digestion, and water that doesn't add any calories, try, the unsweetened fruit juices, low-fat or fat-free milk, soy beverages. Try to work that in throughout the day. We're supposed to have 8 glasses of water a day. 8-ounce glasses of water. I know I'm not hitting that mark. I used to think that maybe if I was having collards or cabbage, which is mainly water, or watermelon, that would help. It does, but there's nothing to substitute for good old-fashioned H2O. Now, you hear me talking about healthy eating, healthy lifestyle. Anything that you change after 50 years of doing something over and over again, it's a hard habit to break. So you're not going to hit this thing at the beginning, but try. At least we can try. Foods that you enjoy, we have a propensity for overeating. I love pasta, but it doesn't love me. It causes my blood sugar to spike. Oh, just all kinds of health things. But I do enjoy it. And I find that if I restrict myself to the point that I'm not eating something that I'm craving, when I do get it, I definitely overeat. As we get older, we also have, dentures and maybe some problems with our jaw. Our jawbone diminishes as we get older. That decreases your ability to chew and swallow food. And if you're having that issue, then maybe you look at cooking your food longer or mashing it up so that you're able to get in the required supplements, the required amount of nutrients that you need throughout the day. And don't forget about food safety. Don't leave food out and then eat it after it's been sitting out. We have to be mindful that bacteria grows very fast. I just had a friend tell me that she had food poisoning. Just came back from a beautiful trip. She'd been out to the Caribbean, I believe it was, and came back and experienced food poisoning right here. And that's not a nice thing. Food poisoning is pretty nasty. So we have to practice safe food handling. Don't cross-contaminate stuff. If you have chicken on a countertop, rinse it off before you put something else on there to cut. Just little things. And sometimes they get past us because we're just living life and we forget. There are a number of government resources that support healthy eating. I'm going to put some in the description. Actually, I'll put it in the comments section because I can't go over everything that I have here, but I can put websites and information if you're interested in attempting to change your eating habits. It's going to be very important. That's going to help us live a long, healthy life. Well, I hope that something here has been helpful. I've said something or given you something that has been helpful. And remember to like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. And remember, you don't know what you don't know. Thanks for listening.